you wrote, do I have to speak in tongues to be a Christian? And again, that verbiage is now like speaking in the Holy Spirit. It changes, verbiage changes. What do you think?
You know, I'm thankful for this question on so many levels. However, I have to say that in the time frame that we have, it is really something that needs to be studied out, and it needs to be a discussion.
Right.
So I'm just going to come from the perspective of it being a gift. It is a gift, and it, as in the book of Corinthians, it says that no matter what kind of gift I have, if I speak with the tongue of angels and I don't have the spirit of love,
That's good.
it really doesn't matter. And why do I bring that up? Because a lot of the work that I do, you hear me say it time and time again, it's very ecumenical, and I love that. Of course, when I am, because of that, that puts me in touch with brothers and sisters that believe a little differently or had some different experiences.
Right.
Does that mean that they don't love God?
Right.
No. Does that mean that they are not saved, like I'm saved, like really saved, you know? No, you know. And what I have found, though, is it's something we need to be watchful with in how we present it and how we discuss it. You know, I am real big on unity. Psalms 133, that is where God commands the blessing. A lot of us are saying, I'm hungry for revival. We want revival.
Yep.
And with some of us, even when we say we want unity, I want it as long as I'm the face of it, as long as I'm the one responsible for bringing everybody
Yeah,
together.
good,
I
good.
want revival as long as it starts at my church. And, you know,
Yeah.
so where is the love?
Right.
So we're talking about a gift. And God is the giver of gifts. He delegated that. The Holy Spirit, He gives out the gifts several as He sees fit. I believe that the gift of speaking or praying in tongues is something that you can or cannot receive. Whether it is sometimes the reason we don't receive it is because of maybe some teachings that we have, maybe a belief system that we have. But I do believe that it is a gift that is available to you if you want it. Do you want me to stop?
No, I wanted to say something about the gift part.
Go ahead.
Well, no, then continue. But when you're saying the gift, I was in a prayer line. This is in the very beginning of my Jesusness, right? And I was up in a prayer line, and other people were getting prayed on. And prayed. So I get to the person and I say hello, and they said, "Why are you afraid of the gift of tongues?" And first of all, I said, well, first of all, how do you know that, right? So it was a prophetic thing. So when you're talking gift, it is a gift. And I had to choose to receive it.
Yeah.
Why was I afraid?
And I think some of our teachings, and here's the thing, when you take a gift and you use it as a weapon, then people will be afraid.
That's good.
Because it was a weapon of judgment, right? You don't speak in tongues. I'm more saved than you, Amy. You know what I mean? I have the Holy Spirit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't have. You don't have any power, Roxy,
Yeah.
because you know. So it's the way that and that's not the heart of God. That's not the love of God.
Right.
He wants you to have the gift. It's a gift.
This is good.
right?
Yeah, I'm glad
if
that
I
you
bought
asked
you
it.
in a gift, you
Yeah.
don't want me to take it and just throw it at you,
Yeah.
right? That takes something, you know.
Yeah.
So I believe that I just believe that the love of God is what precedes that's right. It's
Right.
I like what she said. She said it's wrapped in it. It's wrapped in the love of God. So
Yeah.
when I present it, I got to present it with the Spirit of God. And there's other things to it. There's different types of tongues. And
It's good to
there's
talk about it.
interpretations. So, you know, I don't know that we don't have time to get into all of that. But just the fact to answer the questions, do you have to speak in tongues to be a Christian? I'm going to tell you absolutely, positively not.
Right. Okay, who has something on the tongue?
But you're going to want to.
Go ahead.
I was in a room with pastors, and in the room there was Episcopal, Baptist, Assembly of God,
Let's
Word
do
of
it.
Faith, Catholic.
Yes,
we're
good.
all in there.
Yes.
And on a whiteboard, they wrote down every single denomination, their strengths, what they're known for, what is their main focus, the weakness, you know, and what it. And I'm looking at this full picture, and I'm like, not one has it all.
There you
Not
go.
one denomination. So like the Holy Spirit, and you're right, it needs so much more time, and you've got to really study it. To study it, actually go to Acts 1, go to Acts 8, go to Acts 19, and just study those chapters. Because there is an encounter with the Holy Spirit. So one mentor of ours said, listen, I just raised my hands at a gas station and said, I want all of God
Yeah.
that I can get.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
Right.
I want all of God that I can get. So for me, I pray in the natural, and it's this like, I run out of my words,
Right.
my language. I
Right.
don't know how to get that language out.
Right.
And then the Holy Spirit speaks through me.
So good.
And it's like a direct line to heaven. And it's like, I don't know exactly all that I'm saying, but I know I'm talking directly to the Father.
Oh my gosh, that makes me cry. That's so good. It's just an overwhelming thing.